meets the sea. Catching fish is where I'll be, come rain or sunny skies. I'm gonna grab my fishing line, yes, we're taking out some time. That's fishing. This has been a fishing tale, just like Jonah and the whale. No place I'd rather be. Yes, we're casting out a line, everybody's feeling fine. That's fishing. That's fishing. Yeah, that's fishing.
Okay, wait, zip.
Hi and welcome to That's Fishing. Now viewers, we're on our second leg of our trip and we've rolled up to a little place called Pearl Harbor. And from here, where are we off to, Eric?
We're off to Doubtful Sound on a overnight cruise, and we're just going to do a bit of R&R. We've been fishing now for about 5 days in a row.
Yep.
Starting to get a little bit tired, but we're looking forward to a bit more fishing.
Yes.
But certainly a little bit of chilling out.
Yes.
And they tell me that the food is incredible here. They've got crayfish and all sorts of stuff, so we're just going to sit back and chill out. I think the Colonel needs a good feed. He's looking a bit skinny. Anyway, it should be fantastic. So stay tuned, we're going to show you some fantastic sights. If you liked what you saw at Milford Sound, you're going to love Doubtful Sound.
And that's what it's all about, showing everyone there to come over here to New Zealand and do what we're doing. And there's no reason why you can't do it.
Yeah, it's just great. So anyway, stay tuned. We hope you like the rest of the show. Well, g'day viewers and welcome to Doubtful Sound. We're here on board Deep Cove Charters with Chris and Travis, taking us out for a couple of days fishing and cruising around. Tell us a bit about Deep Cove Charters, Chris.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, nice to have you on board, Rick. Yeah, we're on board the Seafin here. She's a 62-foot aluminium design vessel. We're going to take Rick and the Colonel out into Doubtful Sound, show them a bit of scenery, hopefully catch a few fish, and hopefully we can catch a groper today and lift a few cray pots and really just fill the day in. And it's quite a big action-packed day. You're going to cover about 150 kilometres before we get back tomorrow morning, so see what we can do for the day.
Excellent. And Travis, a gourmet chef, and does everything around the boat as well.
Yeah.
Mate, look forward to some of your great meals.
Oh, it should be good, yeah.
Yeah, should be fantastic. So anyway, Colonel on camera, we're all pumped, ready to go. So stay tuned, we hope you like this episode.
Cheers.
Hey guys, as you can see it started raining, there's waterfalls everywhere. We're just cruising through Doubtful Sound. The fishing's about to start in about 5-10 minutes time, so stay tuned. But it's very, very wet, so I don't know if even the fish are going to like this, but let's give it a go. Have a look at the scenery behind us. It is unbelievable. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. Well guys, this is what we're using. We're using a little bit of tin foil. And look at them, they're just going for it. That is amazing. Anyway, a bit of tin foil on the hook. That's how we get started, catch a few bait fish. Yep. And what do we call those things? Ugly.
Ugly, yeah.
Yeah, I think
they're cut up.
Cool. Sea perch. Jock Stewart anyway. He's caught a jock strap. You know, there you go. Off we go, into the water. See what we can do.
Keep this with bait, eh? Chris?
Yeah, keep the bait, yeah.
What is that?
Sea perch.
Sea perch.
Sea perch.
Oh, very nice. Very cute. That's what we call them.
Hey,
Ah, we're under the rubber.
umbrella boy. Here we
Caught
are,
anything yet?
fishing for bait fish. No, me tin foil didn't work.
Failed.
Failed.
Two
Anyway,
ladies over behind us caught them.
yeah, mate, they're good. I'm just waiting for jock straps to bite on the end of this. They call them jock stewards, but not me. Always have to have a fancy name. Come on.
There you go, but
Yeah, where you been, man?
okay.
Looks like a banded mowie or something.
Yeah.
Terrakeet. They call them terrakeet over here. We call them mowies.
Yeah. It's a bit
Hey?
windy.
Windy? Nah. It's beautiful out here.
39. Oh, here. Oh, there we go.
I'll get across the
There you go.
Very nice. We'll refish. We'll make a nice meal. It'll go down well with our venison. There you go.
You're putting all us blokes to shame.
Pardon?
You're putting all us blokes to shame.
I don't know. I thought I had trailers. I think it's a fish.
That's a blue card.
It's a wing card. Oh, yeah. There we go. Who said women can't fish?
Some arsehole.
Well, I think I've got a better picture than that.
Yeah, that's fishing. Yeah, that's fishing.
Ah, she don't take much more of this, Jim. Right, the reel's just about packed up, I think.
Looks a wee bit wet out there.
Hey, nah. Bloody beautiful. Yeah, groper. Tell him we've got a groper on. You got a net or a gap?
Yeah.
That's what I said. How you want to get it in? Lift him up.
There we go.
Hang on left for a minute.
Excellent fish, eh?
Thanks, Chris.
That's all right, yeah.
Thanks to Chris from Deep Cove Charters for taking us out.
So we come to target.
Sensational, mate.
You done well. Very good. Yeah.
Very happy.
Yeah, too right. It's good. Nice wee fish.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Get out of the rain. man.
No, I like it out here. I'll just bask in the glory for another 10 minutes.
Typical fjord and weather.
Yeah, fjord weather.
Remember, you can do it by yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, right.
Stay tuned. Look at that.
Hooked on Tackle Talk with Big Mick. G'day guys, Dan here at Hooked on Bait and Tackle for another Tackle Talk today, and we're going to be talking about some different reels. Now, Mike, we've got little itty bitty ones, big ones, we've got some small ones, and I know a bit about reels, but not as much as you.
Well, there's days where I have my lapses in concentration moments as well, don't get me wrong. But yeah, there's a huge assortment of reels available
Isn't there?
nowadays. Yeah, as you said, from tiny little fellas right up to the big game guys guys chasing marlin and so forth. And as I said, everything in between.
Yep.
Once again, with reels, they've all got specific jobs to go and do as well. So one of my specialties is I love my surf fishing, and there's a lot of reels nowadays that you'll see have got nice, large spools on them.
Yep.
Therefore, when we're out there casting,
Yep.
we don't have to force and try and create distance. The reels are going to do it for us. The line's going to coil off nice and naturally and not come off a very narrow face like these fellas here.
Oh, okay then.
So even, I know you don't like it getting the sand between your toes. Once we get you onto the beach and get
Yep.
you off and going, we're going to make you look like a superstar out there casting.
And we're using this particular brand of reel?
Yeah, well, look, Shimano do a very, very good job
Okay,
with that
yep.
style of reel, and as I said, it will make your casting abilities increase by probably 20% on what you can currently do, just simply because of the design of that spool.
Now, you're talking about 20% of absolutely nothing here.
I know that we'll get you over the first shore break, so that would be fantastic.
I'm not useless, but I'm not real good at it, that's for sure.
Room for improvement.
Yeah,
That's exactly right.
And we've got that little green one there. What's the GO with that one?
These are little bait casters. You'll see a lot of guys up north running bait casters.
Oh, yeah, on the barrels and that.
I'm casting for barra.
Yep.
Closer to home, guys chasing Murray cod and yellow belly, just walking along casting lures. They sit in your hand not really, really well.
Yep.
Just simple fun bar construction. Just push your
Yep.
fun bar, flick your lures out, cast away. Easy to use once you get the hang of it.
Once you get the hang of it.
Once you get the hang of it, just a couple of
Beautiful.
little features to your cast controls and your braking systems. Once you've got that you've got that basic understanding there, you can get out there and use them quite confidently.
So if anyone's going up north or in the tropics or anything like that, or overseas, come in and see you guys. You can go through the different reels, what you can do with them,
That's
how
exactly
to do
right.
it, and you can even show them how to use it.
we'll get you out the laneway there and
Have a bit of a crack.
have a bit of a crack and try and
Yeah,
avoid
hit the bin at
cars.
the end of
Hit
the-
bins at the end of the road there, and we'll definitely get you up and using them properly.
Sounds good. And what about the big one there? That's our game gear.
There's our big heavy-duty game gear. Again, they
Yep.
do them from little guys all the way up to these big fellas chasing the biggest of your marlin out there. Hold a lot of line, huge drag capacities. So you need to strap yourself in and hold on for the
Hang on.
and have some fun with them.
Yep.
Good thing about these style reels, you've got lever drag, rather the old style, which were the old conventional star drag, and you
Yep.
never knew where your drags were set. These guys now, you can move your lever along and know exactly where you're sitting.
Yep.
We just push down. If we're getting onto a good fish and we're getting a bit excited, we can't just go and lock up.
Yep.
It's asking us, do we want to take that next
So,
step?
so that's just like a handbrake and to stop you from over.
That's it there. Do you want to make that next movement? Yeah, I want to get onto it. I'm losing too much line. I'm getting a little bit tired. Yes, I want to go and have a real crack. I can push
Sunset.
over and go straight up to
And
sunset.
that basically locks the reel up.
Yep, we don't go from woe to go and not have
One
any,
hit.
not in one hit. That's exactly right.
Okay.
A lot of these style of reels also run 2-speed.
Yep.
So we can drop down on a lower gear ratio if we've got a fish that's gone down deep on us and we're just wanting to get a little
Just
bit of
get
line
him
at a
up.
time and
Yep.
work it. Or if we've got a fish that's clearing out a lot of line, we need to get it back because we're swinging the boat around. We
Yep.
swap in the high speed
To retrieve it very
and
quickly.
retrieve it nice and quick, and we can power down onto that fish really, really quickly.
get it all
Get all
right
that
in.
line back as quick as we can.
Yep.
Or simply if we're clearing the deck because someone else is hooked up, high speed gets those lines out.
Getting it in.
That's exactly right.
All right. Now, I know this is, I've got one of these. Actually, I've got a couple of these reels at home. These Stellas.
Oh, the
So,
Stellas, yeah, for the
yes.
guys that are chasing, especially
Kingies and
the
that.
kingies, tuna. Nowadays, with the way egg beater reels have become stronger and lighter,
Yep.
heavier drag systems, we can now tackle quite good sized tuna on them, marlin.
Yep.
Guys out fishing out of Bass Strait are chasing mako sharks and so forth with them
Yep.
as well. Huge line capacities, super impressive drags on these styles of reels.
Yep.
We're hitting 20 plus kilos of drag. Some of these guys will hit 24, 25 kilos of drag. So you're putting some hurt
You're
on
putting
some
some,
fish.
and you want some decent rod for that setup, aren't you?
That's exactly right. And the other good thing about these sort of reels, if you have a feel of the weight,
Yep.
they're not a heavy reel.
Yeah,
So-
they seem to be all,
Nice and
like some reels really...
Yeah,
like
front heavy or back heavy and so
you know, either way.
very well
Very
balanced.
smooth, aren't they? Just run forever, don't they?
Well, that's an important thing. If we're chasing popping for kingies or guys chasing GTs and things like that, you don't want a heavy brick of a reel.
Yep.
We want to have a reel that's got a lot less weight to it because we're out there working with it all day long.
Now, what kind of bearings do they have and how many bearings do they have? There's something like this.
Well, various reels have a different amount of bearings depending on
Yep.
what they're doing. Most reels nowadays have what they call rust-resistant bearings in there.
Yep.
So they do cop a fair abuse. But when you do get home, especially when you're talking this top-end gear, it takes 5 minutes to wash the reel down at the end of the day. And we don't mean by sticking a hose on it and flooding it, grabbing a rag and just wiping it down and clearing it up and giving it a light spray with Inox or one of those silicon-type based sprays. And a little bit of maintenance will go a long way.
Yep.
Most reels nowadays on each side of the handle have an exposed bearing there. Once again, a little bit of lubrication on top of that bearing, just to act, if nothing else, to act as a barrier
Barrier from the water getting
from
in
water
there.
and salt getting in there. And once again,
Leave the tension off.
back your tensions off at the end of the day.
Yep.
When drags are under tension, you've got a lot of pressure pushing down onto those plates
Yep.
and they squash down. We don't want to then leave them for the next 3 months without use, having all those plates squashed down hard. We want them to bounce back up again. So at the end of the day, simply
Just undo the
Yep.
drag.
it's all good. Simple little things like that will give the reel a lot, good life.
And you guys do the servicing down here as
We
well?
can take care of the servicing for you. That's
okay.
no dramas at all.
No worries. All right, that's Tackle Talk for That's Fishing for this week. Thanks, Mick.
Thank you.
That's fishing. Yeah, that's fishing.
Well, guys, we're caught a whole bunch of fish today. Chris is just filleting a few up now. So, Chris, what do you reckon? What are you filleting up next?
This is not a bad wee blue cod, this one here. He'd be probably 1.5 kilos, this guy.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we can get off, mate. Not a bad one.
Beautiful.
We've got to make do with the back of the boat because we just haven't got a good filleting field at the moment. But
Look at those fillets.
beautiful.
Apparently these are one of the best eaten fish, aren't they, Chris?
They are, these are the best. You've got to get right up into the head of the fish. So you don't lose any meat, you don't waste anything getting right up into the head of it.
Very good.
We'll just peel one off here.
I like the method you use, so you cut it down the tail.
Yeah, that leaves bone on the skin,
Yeah.
and then we just peel it off like that.
Wow.
Nice blue cod fillet, look at that.
Right.
Beautiful. And we peel the other one off, throw that away, and we just cut the rib cage off.
Yes.
That's it. Another nice wee
So you
fillet.
don't really waste anything at all.
No, you don't,
No.
no, really good.
Excellent.
Yeah, no, good.
Mate, I'm licking me chop. Mate, when I had the old fingers in the blue groper, there's got really barbed gill rakers and they just rip your fingers to pieces. You have to be very, very careful. Your fingers go in alright, but you can't get them out. So Chris is going to show us how to fillet this one. Looks a little bit gory at the moment because it's been in the fish box, but quite a good fish. Plenty of meat on that one. I think we'll all get a bit of a feed out of that one.
Yeah, this here just fillets like a blue cod, like an identical way. But what I'll do is I'll put him on the hatch over here because
Oh,
he's
man.
a good sized fish. We can do it on that fish there. Hatch there.
Well, let's flip overboard.
No, we don't want to do that. So finger in the old eyeball, right in the back of the head. Cut down the rib cage.
Excellent work.
There we are, just like that. Beautiful fish. Nice, good sized fillet, meaty, and just fillet them like a blue cod.
Okay.
Same way.
Yeah.
And he just peels off just like this.
Peel that off. Right,
You look at that for a fillet.
mate. Yep, mate.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's what I'm having for tea. Don't know about the rest of them, but magnificent.
And me.
Oh, no, you can have a little one. Look at that.
And
It's sensational. Oh, bloody beautiful. Oh, guys, Chris is preparing a bit of sashimi for us. Let's have a look at what you're up to, Chris.
This is a teriyaki fillet. So what we do is, it's pretty important you cut with the grain, or cut off down the side of the grain like this. So you just run the knife down like this, and you get a nice, smooth wee slither of teriyaki there. Beautiful, this stuff. Really,
Yum, yum.
really soft meat. You see how it cuts down that grain like that? It just runs off really nice down through there like that.
Yeah.
Important to have a sharp knife too. Then we stack her up on the plate there like that, like so. Bit of kokum and soy sauce, which is really good in there.
Very nice.
And then we a bit of the old wasabi.
Of course.
Of course, you got to have the important ingredient like that there. That's the best bit of the lot.
So what are you guys eating?
So I reckon you should take the first taste, Eric.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we don't mind our fingers on this boat here. But grab a bit and have a bit, think of it.
What do you do with this wasabi?
Very soft.
It's bloody beautiful. Excellent, Chris.
Yeah, really soft fish in it. So
Very good.
I'll just cut the rest of it up.
Magnificent.
Put them on the plate and let everyone else have a try. It's the best.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, look at that. So just,
And that would be that little silverfish.
that's the wee silverfish. That's it, yeah. Perfect. Really nice.
Wow. Mate, we're living like kings here. We've eaten cray for lunch. Now we're having sashimi for dinner, groper, and venison. I think Travis has got venison on the barbecue, so we'll show you that when he pulls it out of the oven. It's going to be great, mate. We're looking forward to it. Mate, you guys are really looking after us.
Tell you what, you got to eat the best.
Eat the best, mate. We are certainly that. It's
And
like
then
being in
we're
heaven
going
down
to
here.
go and lift our cray pot. See, plenty of wasabi. Good for you, mate.
Yep.
Make your eyes water, that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it, mate.
Yeah, beautiful.
Excellent.
Rightio, all done.
Okay, well Chris is about to pull the cray pots out. We just pulled up in a little cove here, and Chris has got a couple of cray pots here, so he's just thrown the little hook out to pull the rope in, and he's hooking it up on the winch. He's about to haul the cray pots.
You've got this crate up there.
Oh, it's about 19 metres, this one.
19.
Yeah. The other one's up further, a bit shallower. But, see how we go.
Yeah.
It's been sitting here for 2 days now.
Oh, okay then.
I like the idea of it.
That's the way to catch crays, mate.
You sure it is?
Well done. Seems to be a few more over this side of the neck of the woods.
There we are.
Well, folks, we're here. We're coming to the end of the trip. We've had a wonderful time. Thanks a lot, Chris, for taking us down here. We've seen some wonderful, absolutely wonderful scenery down here, and good crew on board.
Yeah, good to have you on board, actually.
Yeah.
No, it's been a great 20-odd hours, 24 hours. Just about.
It's been excellent. I think everyone's had a fantastic time. We've had some excellent meals, eating cray, eating groper, all sorts of stuff that we caught. Just beautiful. The scenery's excellent.
Yeah.
Got a lot of rain. A lot of rain, that's caused the waterfalls to start running.
Yes.
Great stuff.
Tried to call a few deer, but that didn't really work.
No, that was a bit
early on
interesting.
for the
That's
deer.
it, mate.
Well, in another week we might get something. Yeah.
But we've had a ball catching all sorts of fish. Everyone's had an absolute ball. People from all around the world, Canada and all over the place, from Holland. Fantastic, you know.
Yes.
Whole crew's here, and us all Australians.
Yes.
So there you go.
We're the lively ones of the party.
So last up anyway.
Yeah.
Doubtful Sound, you just got to get over here, guys.
Yeah.
It's just the place to be. Magnificent. It's a beautiful part of the world. And thanks to my mate Chris. Thanks for taking us out, mate.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Sensational.
No, good fishing.
Yeah.
Good times to come.
And don't forget, guys, go to www.thatsfishing.com.au and you should have all the information to get to this bloke. So until next show, or next week,
That's it.
See you later.
Catch you later.
That's